Worried by the progress of our rivals, Hammond and I stopped to discuss our colleague.
I mean, look at him. He's pretty pointless.
So that is a bit of a rise in the terrain there. Nope.
Do we, in these unique circumstances, merely leave him or shoot him and leave him?
Because we were working as a team, we decided to just leave him.
I feel bad. I feel bad.
I'm getting better.
And Richard forgets the abbreviation for America.
USB.
Hammond?
Yes?
This is an SS-18, nicknamed the Satan. It was targeted Ross-on-Y.
Was it?
That's what that says.
Oh, no, hang on a minute, though. It says alternative target, Chipsky Norton there. Chipsky Norton. I think it must be damp.
It was time to move on.
You opened door one, but my door's still there. It's come back to Longbridge. It's on strike.
I've received a letter. May I just read it to you, dear Mr. Clarkson? You're going to love this. I'm writing to you on behalf of the world-famous Madame Tussauds.
Oh, they're not going to...
Yes, they are.
You're joking.
Yes, they
are.
are.
Why?
They say I have been highly requested to be immortalised in wax.
Are you sure that doesn't say immersed in wax?
No, immortalised in wax.
How are they going to immortalise you in wax? Where are they going to get all the wax? Presumably they'll have to melt down everything else in Madame Tussauds to make one massive, hideous wax dummy of a hideous dummy.
Then it's easy. They just get a very big candle, they light it, let it drip down the edges for a couple of hours, and then just draw a face on it with a felt tip.
That would look a bit like it. And what are they going to do with it when they've got it? Imagine children. We go to Madame Tussauds, we go to... What is it? Ah!
It's going to be the first waxworks in history to be sculpted with a pickaxe.
Yes, and a hammer.
Yeah.
I want to see them sculpting it, because imagine once they've melted down enough wax, which is a lot, the size of the urn, it'll look like a scene from Lord of the Rings, with all these little orcs moving around the bottom. They're getting ready for that big paw to create this hideous, grotesque, enormous thing. How are they going to fit it in? No, don't put it there. Put it in the Natural History Museum. Better still, next to the big brontosaurus. Just a big skeleton. Just a big skeleton next to the brontosaurus. Big Tyrannosaurus. What the hell is that? And then people can go and watch.
Ladies and gentlemen, the sound of bitterness and jealousy. My colleagues, though, I wish I hadn't brought that up.
And that's why it's blindingly difficult to operate everything in here. As we shall now demonstrate. Chaps, give me a straightforward
I'll give you a task, OK? Adjust the clock.
OK.
While James is doing that, Hammond and I have noticed that we've got these straps here. Now, these are fitted for you to be handcuffed to when you own
put a clip round
the
there.
owner of the car.
Don't take it to the warehouse. I can't find the money.
OK, please,
Just tell me where my children are.
Set time and date. Go on, then.
Right. Manual, semi-automatic. Oh, these are the weapons. I'm quite good at this sort of thing, but that's rubbish.
Obviously, the big news at the moment are fuel prices. And if I could just be serious for a moment, the problem we've got is, yes, the government could bring the tax down and therefore cut the cost. That would be very popular. But we think that the overall trend must, from now on, be up. Because getting oil out of the ground is becoming more and more complicated. They have to get it out of sand in Canada and so on. And so prices have to keep increasing. And what worries me most of all is that we've always thought, well, by the time petrol becomes so expensive we can't afford it anymore, science will have come up with a solution. And I don't think science has.
No, and I think at the moment we're all imagining that we're just about to see a whole new generation of electric cars that will solve it. But the fact is, from everything we've seen, from our experience thus far, the electric car isn't ready. They don't kind of work in the real world yet.
No, I mean, how long would it take you, for example, to get from here to your house in an electric car?
Because of the range, I'd have to stop halfway and recharge it. It's 2 days to get home.
So I'll just pop home and get something. That's a 4 day...
2 days to come back.
We can't use public transport because aeroplanes are grounded by a volcanic burp near the Arctic Circle. Trains don't work in the autumn or on a Tuesday. Buses are full of murderers. Really, the car is the only solution.
For now, yeah.
And now it's getting to the point where nobody can really afford to fill them up with fuel.
To be brutally honest, the only real solution to keeping fuel prices down is population control.
What we need for China?
No, not...
James May's fuel price solution.
Not kill people.
Well, fair enough. Think about it. How many people are there in France?
In France,
Yeah.
it's about the same as here,
60
about
million.
60 million.
We don't need all of them, surely.
I'm not talking about a pogrom. I'm talking about
sorry.
limiting the rate at which the population expands.
Oh, no, this is even... So you're saying that because I've got 3 children, I'm causing fuel prices to go up? And because you spill your seed alone?